we're doing something pretty radical. I am breaking generational curses. The curse? Hoarding. And no, not in a cute, I keep birthday cards way, but in a, I'm gonna keep lugging the heaviest books in the world around from apartment to apartment for like 7 years now. But not today. Today, I fight back with one bookshelf. One dust-covered corner. Now, my lease doesn't end for another 5 months or so. This is the first time I've ever had a second bedroom, which has conveniently turned into my storage unit. And now with another move looming on the horizon, I know I'm gonna need to start getting rid of some stuff. So if you see anything in this video that you see that I'm getting rid of and you really want it, send me a message. I will literally give it to you. I have got to get rid of all of this stuff in this room. And if you guys like this, we'll keep going through the whole entire apartment until like everything's cleared out and all I have is these overalls, one shirt, and one pair of shoes. Ever since I started going through my apartment, I realized really quickly that the majority of the stuff is definitely mine because it's been the same stuff I've been lugging around since my first apartment in college. Here's the thing. I have a Kindle now. I have a Kindle, I think it's called a Paperwhite, and I love this thing. I got it a couple of years ago as a gift. I have actually not read a single book that was not on my Kindle since I got this thing. So in reality, if I really wanted to read them, I do think that I would just put them onto this Kindle. My goal for today is to actually get rid of literally every single thing on this shelf, actually including the shelf. I don't even want the shelf anymore. I am already accepting that every single thing is gonna go. Now, if something gives me true pain and suffering at the thought of even just letting it go, I will be keeping it. But for everything else, I really do need to be questioning how this object came into my life and if it's really that bad that this object is exiting my life. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I'm thinking we start all the way up here. Already, I'm sensing a conflict. I don't think I can get rid of put-ons like that. I have 3 right here. Maybe I just keep 2. One for me, one for my husband. I'm gonna keep this one that has color-coded tajweeds, and I'm gonna take this one to the masjid for whoever wants this one. And I'm gonna keep this one as well. I have these 2 Hatsune Miku figurine boxes. These will be out. One of my favorite thrillers ever, The Silent Patient, out. Now, I feel like I'm already having an existential crisis because I don't know if you can see, I have all of these notebooks that I really have been kind of moving with me from place to place, but I haven't been in school in many years. And am I really gonna need my German notes? Something does make me really sad about the thought of throwing away like my notes from college because I feel like it looks like a work of art. Like I really put in so much work, but at the same time, these are from 2016, 2018. Am I gonna be looking at race, ethnicity, gender, and age again? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, this one, I can see why I've been moving it from place to place. The real ones know. This is Emma Chamberlain's collab. Like, she made a planner, and it's so cute. It's called the Ideal Planner. Oh, okay, I did use it. I used to draw in the little prompts. I think I might actually keep this one. This one I'm gonna keep. The best yoga instructor in all of Dallas, her name is Crystal Ray. She owns Gaia Flow. She actually ended up writing a book and she wrote me a really sweet message on the inside, so I am gonna be keeping this one as well. My brother gave me this one, so I will keep that one. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep my sketchbooks and just cut out maybe the parts where I wrote in it so that I can at least reuse. This is so cute. This is from Estee Lalonde, also another journal that I've had forever. But it's like, do I need all those pages? I might just chop them. It's so interesting to see my handwriting also in like different stages. Like my handwriting looks so cute here. And the other ones I can tell I was like rushing hella. Like that versus my handwriting here. I can also tell when I have a super cute notebook that I just like wasn't ready to lock into it because I've had this for forever and it's never been used. From one of my first jobs ever, but it's time to let her go. Oh my goodness. You would think I was running out of paper the way that I was writing notes for like an aunt to see or something. It feels so wrong. Like I filled this whole entire thing up and I'm just gonna throw it away. But will I actually be cracking this open to read about Congo Wars, Ethnic Russians, Defending and Spreading Revolution, Migration to France. No. The other thing too, I think because I do write so little, I know I'm not going to use these notebooks that have like the super wide ruled lines. So as cool as this is, I am going to have to let it go. This one, I'm going to have to keep this one. Okay, we're almost done with this shelf. I think I got all the books, and what's left is like these papers and like the stuff in my file cabinet, which I might just do off camera because this looks super boring and not that interesting. But I will say, why do I have this many manila papers and like mailing things? I don't really mail things out like that. So I think I'm gonna keep 2 and let these guys go. I love these kinds of little gift shop books. I got these as a gift, like Wreck This Journal. Maybe I'll give this a good go. I'll give it 1 month. If I don't give it a go, then I'll put it in the go pile. But this one seems really cute. I didn't even know I had this. Little Book of Happiness. Let's see. Okay, so it's a book of quotes. Live in the moment. Every second is a precious opportunity for joy. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. This seems cute to just like keep maybe on my nightstand. I don't know if this is going well because I thought I was gonna get rid of everything, but whatever. Tech pouch, we'll keep that. Now, this part is gonna be kind of hard for me because a lot of it is cookbooks. When I was in college, I used to buy cookbooks like crazy. I lived next to like a secondhand bookstore and there was always like a new cookbook every week. And I actually would cook out of them. However, COVID hit, I got COVID. I got the kind of COVID where you lose like all sense of smell, all taste, everything. And I had it for a really long time. Like even though I was cured of COVID, my nose was like obliterated. And so I couldn't like taste or smell for a super long time. So I just like ate super bland stuff and I had like no desire to cook. Unfortunately, especially after I got a full-time job, my desire to create elaborate dishes also went out the window. So I'm only gonna keep my favorite cookbooks and let the rest go, as hard as it's gonna be. For instance, I have like cooking magazines. Okay, this one's not a cooking magazine, but I did get it at the gym and it had like healthy foods, quick ways to get protein. So I am gonna get rid of like magazines. Unless there's something phenomenal in there, I do think it's time to let these go. I'm gonna just put them right here for right now. Love this one. I love this bitch. This chick, oh my god. Claire Savitz, love her. I still make things from that. This is also a cookbook that I love, what to cook and how to cook it. Cause it's like, I just like the way that it lays out the ingredients. It's so, I feel like it's giving IKEA a little bit. I just love the way that it lays out the food that you're gonna need for the recipe. It's so heavy though, but I'll keep that one. I'm gonna keep this one too. It's written by Farah Jalbano. Looks cute. More random paper. Keeping this, I got this as a gift. Okay, this one, again, I didn't even realize I had it. It's called Baghdad Journal, an artist in occupied Iraq. Bruh, this is phenomenal. I love it. Oh my god, am I gonna get rid of anything? Keep pile. I will let this go. She was fun while she lasted. Oh, see, this is how I know I'm a real hoarder, because my own brother was already de-hoarding his apartment and he was getting rid of this trackpad, and I was like, oh, I might need it. Why would I need it? Why would I need the trackpad? Anybody else go through a crazy paleo stage? It's time to let that go. This is actually the first cookbook I ever got. It's a vegan Indian cookbook. I even did my own version of lamination on it. I love this thing so much. I made so many vegan dishes from it, but I haven't made any dishes from it in probably 8 years. So does that mean it's time to let it go and let somebody else enjoy vegan Rita's Indian Kitchen? I'll put it in the maybe pile. I'll put it in the, if somebody wants this, you can come and get it, but until somebody takes it from me, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, again, I'm just finding my notes that they're just so cute and beautiful. Like, I'll keep this one. I'll keep just one. The anti-inflammatory action plan, anybody? I actually did make some recipes from this and they were doo-doo. They didn't taste good at all. No, we'll let this one go. The Defined Dish, healthy and wholesome weeknight recipes. Off to half price books it goes. Okay, this book brings so many memories. It's so funny that I annotated this because I must have gotten it when I was like 17 or something. And I was so convinced I was super fat and I had to get like this bitch. And she'd be like, eat an apple instead of candy. And oh yeah, and then I'd see like pictures like this. Girl, no 18-year-old should have this book. So I do think it's time to let this scary book go. These ones make me laugh because okay, this is the I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And I don't know if you guys remember, but on Netflix there was this show of this guy like really reading people's financial situations to filth. And I was so shook by it that I bought his like whole system and never did anything with it. I think I'm gonna keep... You know what? I'm gonna put this again in the pile of, if you want it, I'll give it to you, but until then, I'll keep it. Sudoku Gotta Goku. I'm keeping this one, even though I've read it a couple times. My sister-in-law gave it to me, and it's so cute. I love comic books or cartoony things, so I'm gonna keep this one. Bye. I still have the dream that I'm gonna be fluent in German, even though I did study German in college, got a minor in it, forgot everything, still keep all this German stuff around me, just in case. I might keep just this one. I might keep this guy. It's beginner's German, full of cat hair and dust. And I actually have never cracked this open, but I just flipped through it and I'm like, yeah, I can see why I kept that. Okay. Don't know what a knife is doing on my bookshelf, but I guess we'll keep that. Also so funny, like when I go to these like snowboarding towns, I take these magazines from the Airbnb and it's like, what inspiration did I think I was gonna get from it? Actually, this one's in German. I'm kind of obsessed. This is cute. Where did I get this? How did I get that? I got this in Vienna. That's why. I'm gonna keep this because it's like a souvenir. Again, with these damn portfolios, I have like so many of them. This is also the first photography almost textbook that I got, so I think I am gonna keep this one as well. I've been so obsessed with doing IQ test things recently. I don't know why, but it's so addictive. Oh my god, can you see the dust that's floating out of this? I'm gonna keep this to do one time, but I am putting it in the I'm gonna play with this until one of you takes it from me pile. Bye-bye. Another photography book. I feel like I'm reaching the end of this shelf, thank god. We got Colleen Hoover. She's gonna go. Verity, she's gonna go. This one I am gonna keep. It's called On Writing Well, and only because... Oh my gosh, I was like, when I read it, it was fantastic. You can literally see that I read this much of the book and I'm like, changed my life, changed my life. I'm gonna keep this one. This is so funny to me to have a Bryan Cranston book and then a Breaking Bad book on my shelf. Haven't read either one. I'm gonna let the Breaking Bad book go. I am also gonna let this Bryan Cranston book go because if I really wanna read it, once again, I do have a Kindle, I will just put it on that. We're in like the textbook side of things. And this Python crash course from No Starch Press, it really will teach you how to code Python like you are 8 years old, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna put this again in the pile of, come take this from me. I'm not gonna throw it away, but if you want this, I will give it to you. Not entirely sure what I thought I was gonna do with 1001 Symmetrical Patterns that came with a CD. Like in my mind, I'm thinking if I'm like making ceramics or something, this would be super cool for patterns, but again, the internet exists, I can let this go. Okay, we have my husband's yearbook, we'll keep that. His other yearbook. Magazine on Soups, I am gonna keep that one. This book, Secrets of Divine Love, is a book to pull out during Ramadan. So I am gonna keep this one just in case. The Art of Cyber Warfare, I am gonna keep that as well. This is a book I actually would keep in my cubicle, so this is gonna go to the cube stack. Last couple bits and bobs. Is that cute? I don't know. It'll work for now. I don't know what a stomp pad for a snowboard is doing on the bookshelf, but that is gonna go to the sports closet. I feel like now we're getting into funky territory where it's like barely books and just like a bunch of random stuff. For instance, I think I need to let this whole thing go. I don't know why I have it, and I've had it all these years, but it's a box full of like Christmas tree ornaments. If y'all want Minion, you guys want Minion, Winter Minion, Happy Banana Ornament. Oh my god, okay. I made this a really long time ago. I have a cat that looks just like this. Keeping him. If you want a gorilla with a disco ball, cactus ornament, llama or whatever this is in a Christmas hat ornament, unicorn ornament, this one's cute. Or any of these other disco ball ornaments or Hello Kitty. or Hello Kitty with a frame, then this whole box of ornaments can be yours. This is interesting to me because I can't even imagine what this is. Okay, I'm quickly realizing that this is nothing to show the camera. It's like my green card papers and like my naturalization forms and stuff. So we will now be going through this on camera, and I will be keeping everything in here, LOL. These are always interesting because it feels good to make them and then I just don't know what to do with it afterwards. It's like, I don't know if you've seen these before on Temu, but it's like you put all of these individual little dots on them. I got this one in Iraq. I got this in Iraq, and then I made them here. And then these I got off of Temu. But they're just so cute. I think I'm gonna keep them just in case. In case a gust of inspiration comes to me and I put them on the wall. Now, this is a pop socket. It's a Pachaco, but I did break the back and I just like don't think I'm gonna spend time putting it together. So off he goes. I feel like I could use this mouse. Finding some household items on the shelf. An armpit wipe on the bookshelf. I guess I will need that. Okay, this, if anybody has any tips on what I can do, these were my toppers from my wedding. And let's just say she had a bit of a fight with I don't even know what, and my husband's arm broke off, and I really want to like revive them. I just don't know how. I do have his arm, so I guess I could like super glue it or something. But the bottom of my dress is crazy. Also, guys, is this what I look like? I will go ahead and lay them back to rest. We'll keep them here. Okay, we're reaching the end. Oof, what is that? We got some wax sticks. The Little Prince. I feel like I'm losing steam. I really am losing steam. I'm losing steam, but I will keep going. We're getting into some more modern things that I actually do use. Again, a journal. Okay, my Coachella box that my wristband came in. Will I actually ever need this ever again or touch this ever again? Probably not. If you've ever gotten a box from Coachella, it comes with like stickers and whatnot, and then also this like optical illusion where like if you look through it, it's like you're at the festival. Okay, I'm holding it upside down. But yeah, like when would I use this again? I guess I'll let this go. It was fun while it lasted. I have my planner from this year. Super cute. This is my favorite kind of planner ever. I've been using the same brand, the same kind for like maybe 4 or 5 years now. I love this kind. Okay, I just got this one, so I'm not gonna be getting rid of this one. It's a Drawing Facial Expressions How to Create Manga, the ultimate Bible for beginner artists. So I am going to be keeping this one, unless you really want it. Then I have my sketchbook that I've had since college. I'm going to keep that too. And then my laptop. I don't know what this is doing here, but we are going to keep that. I'm finally at the bottom shelf, and there's really not that much stuff. It's super heavy though. This is like a box of tech that I have that I'm going to keep because it really is just 2 microphones, a mouse that I just found, and then some other stuff, and I guess a hair clip, but we'll keep that there for now. Another notebook, a company I worked at, we're gonna let her go. I don't think I'm gonna need these anymore. They're like the instruction manuals that the extreme Lego sets come with. I already finished them, so I think it's time to let it go. Van Gogh book. I'll put it in the if you want it pile. Now the final thing. This is so heavy. This is a Mad Men 2-pack set. And I have to keep this because I use this actually as my guest book at my wedding. Not that one, but this one. We gave them markers and they signed like... This is too damn heavy for me to even show. But at my wedding we had people sign this book on their favorite pages as the guest book. Okay, and I'm done. I'm gonna put all of the stuff that I kept back up, and we'll see if I beat the generational hoarding curse. Oh my god, why can't I get this back in? Oof. We finally reached the end. This is my keep pile, along with these items. This is the goodbye forever pile. Nobody needs my notes. Nobody needs empty boxes. And this right here is the donation/giveaway pile. Okay, so we made a dent. Not a crater, not a clean sweep, but a solid, respectable dent. I let go of things. I confronted the ghost of every version of me that thought she was gonna read I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And honestly, yeah, I left a shelf of books that are probably still gonna be heavy to move, but I do feel lighter. If you're watching this and you also have a corner of your house that's just hoarding guilt and versions of you past, take this as a sign to go through each item and really give it a stern talking to. Declutter, break the curse, start with one shelf. Okay, it's time to lie down and decompress from all of that.